Can he find Toby over the top? Looks for him. Keeper's going to have to make a decision here. I don't think he's got any right to be complaining about late tackles.
Hello! Hello!
Scoops it back into the box. Cuba heads inside. Toby!
We've got goals to back and no time to lag. Up the tags.
All right, guys, how you doing? Welcome to another Hashtag United game. We're playing Horsham today, and this was supposed to be the part where I was going to be revealing our brand spanking new away kit to you. And I was going to use that as a sort of motivator to kind of get the season going, because it's been a bit of a slow start, hasn't it, by our standards, for sure. No getting away from that. That's been paused, that plan, that's been delayed, and you may know why. If you've seen our social media this week, we got some just truly horrible news this week. Really upsetting. It's been a really hard week at Hashtag HQ. And I'm not going to go into it here. If you want to, I invite you, if you haven't seen it already, to go over to our social media and see the statement we put out. There may be an opportunity in due course to make a video, not about the incident itself, because there's a victim here that we need to not get away from. There's a family that I want to respect. But maybe there's an opportunity for us as a football club to share some learnings, because we've done that in the past when we've had difficult moments, like our kit deal a few years ago that cost us a lot of money. We made a video about it. We were very transparent, and we had lots of people and teams reach out to me and say how useful it was. So listen, we'll park that for now. We may come back to that, but if we do anything, it will be respectful, I can guarantee you that. But ultimately, we just wanted to say, we're out of respect, we're going to kind of do a bit more of a no-frilled approach to this game. The away kit's been pushed back. We're going to launch it next game, hopefully, and some of the content we've been planning for a while to go along with that will be delayed a little bit, and we'll bring it out soon. But slight change to schedule. We play Horsham today, though. Hopefully we can turn things around from the season and give us a much needed boost, positive, performance and result. It would be great. But I'd also be lying if I said that was the most important thing to me right now. Obviously we all want to win, but what happened this week is a stark reminder of the insignificance of football sometimes and the importance of other things. So we'll get back to the football now, and I wish you all the best. Thanks for your support ongoing. And let's see the team that Devs is playing against Horsham, who obviously are a very strong team. They did very well last year, and it's going to be a tough game, but we enjoyed them, so let's take a look. So, hoping for a change in fortunes today, Devs has gone with a change in formation. It is a 4-4-2. Yes, indeed. Jack Giddins keeps his place in goal. Centre-back partnership remains the same. Harry Haysom and Cubert Gordon. Nathan Smith at left-back with Jermaine Anderson at right-back. The two centre midfielders today are Alex Bolivan and Io Olakoga, meaning on either side of them we have Darren Foxley, who missed the Cup semi-final in the week through suspension, and Camilo Restrepo, who also wasn't involved in that game. Up front we have a two-man strike force of Sam Higgins and Toby Aroma-Laron. On the bench, that leaves Matty Waldridge, Max Cornhill, Sak Hassan, Misha Jamali and Pedro Carvalho. Up against the Horsham side, who of course got to the semi-finals of the playoffs last season, lost in extra time, unlucky not to go up. They had a fantastic FA Cup run, of course, as well. They're sitting above us in the league right now with 6 points from 3 games. Can we upset the form book and get our first league win at home here at Aveley?
See the side, change of shape. Reason for that is that I feel like we need to get the ball forward a little bit quicker against them. Their side, they'll be a 4-3-3. They've got fullbacks that like to get on, but what they'll do is they'll then vacate areas when they get on, and that's where I want us to exploit. And go and play with real high energy and pressure against them. Yeah, we can change it if we need to, but I don't think if we get it right, they won't be expecting the shape we're playing against them. They expect it to be very different. Go, let's start getting the results that patches of our performances have. Just go and be consistent. Joe, anything?
No.
Let's get going, come on.
And we are underway. You'd be forgiven for being a little bit confused, because Hashtag are the home team, but we're in our technically old away kit, and Horsham are in the home kit. Again, as explained in the intro, we were supposed to be wearing a different kit today. Last minute, Horsham did oblige in changing things around so that we could not have a kit clash. So we thank them for that. They're in their amber and green. We're in our claret and blue and white. Let's get going. 2 meetings with them last year, both very competitive. We beat them at their place. They beat us at our place. Perhaps we were a little bit gifted in the fact that we played them right before their big FA Cup game against Barnsley when we went to their place, and that might have helped us a bit. We're going to have to earn a win today, that's for sure. Jack Strange now. Bolivan picks it up. Can he find Toby over the top? Looks for him. Keeper's going to have to make a decision here. Toby gets a foot to it. Ref says play on. Was that a dangling foot from Toby? What do you think?
I think that's probably the right call.
Alex, well done!
Nathan Smith down the line. Camilo to Toby. Chance here for the tags. If Toby can get in a shooting position, hits it, forces the save from Carey. And the follow-up as well is gathered. Anderson. Higo gets the touch to it. Cleared. Jermaine needs to keep that on. He's done it, he's kept it on. Flick from Io, looking for Foxley. Foxley gets there, good football. Io now, inside. He's got Camilo to his left, looks for Toby.
I think it was the wrong option, Spen.
Here it comes, good delivery. In a good area, right across the goal. And if it, if it doesn't end in a goal, then it's a massive let-off for the tags, and we've got away with it.
Oh my word, I don't even know who that cannoned off in the end. We get away with one, that's for sure. Getting away with one is spot on, Sven.
Need to get this ball back here. Ajakai is in the box, wants on the right foot, and it's just that simple in the back of the net. And we're 1-0 down.
Yeah, a bit too easy. It's been a competitive game so far, and no one's been allowed too much space and time, but on that occasion, Ajakai gets into the box, shifts it onto his right, and just bends. He's almost like he's got almost all the time in the world. And 1-0 down against the team that many are tipping to win this league this season. It's going to be a tough battle back. Let's hope the boys can do it, Spam.
Switch over to the goal scorer here, Ajakai, up against Jermaine Anderson. Foxley helping out. We know he wants it on that right foot. He has put a few crosses in on the left, though, to be fair. And that's a long-range attempt there. And it had to be saved and pushed over the bar by Gids.
Yeah, I don't know if there was a wind or not. Originally, I thought it was dropping a bit short or going well over, one or the other. It didn't look like it was going on target, and it just bends.
Io used as a bounce opportunity. Poor pass, though, from Haysom to Bolivan. Dixon on the ball, looking to slot in the goal scorer again. And it's 2-0, and that is a error that has led to that one, Eddie.
Yeah, really disappointing and disheartening to see. Not the start to this bank holiday weekend we needed, and a pass is cut out pretty well by Charlie Hestercook, but you've just got to be asking, is that the kind of pass we want to be playing? You're just asking the player to come and nick it.
Big ball forward from Gids. Could bounce in a good area here for Toby. If he can look after it, he's done very well there. Defender eventually clears it. Only as far as Camilo. Can he shoot? He does! And that's not a bad strike, to be fair. Keeper was equal to it, though. Bolivan goes short on the free kick. Gets it back. Now he's going to put one in. Nathan's up there. Challenges. Higo. Hits it across. Foxley. Toby. Oh, it's a save over the bar from Carey. Nathan to Bolivan. Gets past his man. Can he just use the ball now, Alex? Done well. He's done very well indeed. Higo could be through. Can he score? Dinks it past the keeper. He's gone down, but he's not really asking for anything. He's just not quite done that one right.
Yeah, I think he knows that the defender next to him had the pace on him. He's tried to dink it over the goalkeeper, not quite got there, anticipated the contact, gone down without really receiving any. Carey, I think, was wise to what Higo was trying there.
And that's the half-time whistle. Different formation, but same sort of results thus far as this season has seen. Let's see if we can change it in the second half.
Not even angry. That's the problem, because they're just better than you. That's the bottom line. They're better than you because they're quicker. They're quicker in the brain. They're quicker on the pitch. They're brighter. They're stronger. They're working harder. They lose the ball when they've lost it a few times, and they harass and get it back. And we want all the time in the world. You don't get that out there. We've got two people up front who, when balls have gone into right areas, we've caused them problems.
Centre half being allowed to carry the ball 30, 40 yards without any pressure. Play a pass, easy inside shot. Second goal, our possession, straight ball into midfield. When do we ever say straight balls into midfield? They us. So why do we do it? 3 games into the season and I'm looking around and people look dead. It will change. Don't sit there thinking I'm okay, because not one of us in this room is okay.
Here we go then, underway for the second half. No changes, but hopefully a change in fortunes. It looks like we're pressing at least quite aggressively here to try and get back in this game. Haysom Sticking one on the player there. Hayes a bit late to that one.
I think he's going to get a booking and all.
Bit of afters here from Hester Cook, which is ironic because he's been pulled up for fouls on multiple occasions today.
He has just kicked him off the ball there. I mean, it was
I
light.
didn't see that, but I saw him. I don't think he's got any right to be complaining about late tackles.
I think a lino should really be helping the referee out here, but the ref was right in front of it. Yellow for Harry Haysom. No yellow for Hester Cook. That is mental.
Haysom to Smith. Io. Done well to turn. Probably foul you here if you let him. Gets it to Toby. Turns his man. Got to be a foul there. And finally, a yellow card for Horsham. Corner for Horsham. It's going to come in. They've got a little bit of a set piece system in here, it looks like. And it is a third. We're calling for something. I'm not sure what Jermaine's asking for. Is it a handball? Is it? I don't know, to be honest.
I think they're calling for offside, you know, because there was a flick on from the defender. And he was the other side of Jermaine. And Jermaine looked like the deepest man. So between Jermaine and Gids, I think Jermaine's asking for offside. I mean, I wasn't looking at him, specifically the player that scored, when it was flicked on. So it could be wrong. Might be asking for something that wasn't there, Jermaine. But he feels aggrieved, that's for sure. Either way, Spent 3-0 down.
Jermaine Anderson. Give him Matty Waldridge. Foxley now. Still Foxley. Not seen much from him in the second half so far. Cornhill looks to be playing up front, I think, with Toby at the moment. Does well there. Io, can he get a shot off on the left foot? He does. Not his favoured foot, unfortunately. Over to Sack now. Can he take on his man? Cuts in. Looks for Toby in the box. Takes a touch. Gets it back to Sack. This is better. Puts it across the box. Still alive. Toby jumps. Cleared. Into Sack now. He's got time to turn. They don't give you a lot of that at Horsham. Waldridge does well to direct it to Cornhill. Oh, that's a naughty one.
That is a nasty tackle as well.
Be a yellow, no?
Barker. Has to be a booking.
If that's not a yellow, this ref's lost his head.
That has to be a booking.
How is that not a yellow card?
That's a booking. That's a booking.
Io does well, gets the ball back. Does very well to find Cuba. Cuba to Max, goes all the way through to Toby, maybe! And that's got to be a yellow. How many of those fouls have they done today? I'm not for 1 minute saying that we should have more than we've got from this game so far, but they've just, a lot of their success is pinned on early fouls. Nathan. Sack looks for a cheeky pass to Mish. I think it's a very good pass. And is there a hand there? It's a corner, but did he use an illegal limb? Sack, corner comes in. Cornhill rises, headed away from the line. Waldridge underneath it. Scoops it back into the box. Cuba heads inside. Toby! There we go. And there we land. We have a goal. Toby Aroma-Laren, who else?
There we land indeed. We've seen him get up and win some headers today, but on the ground at this occasion, and he smashes it in, rifles it, jumps at the chance. Had to. We've not been that clinical. We've not created too much. But he takes that one really well, Toby, and continues his fine form from pre-season with another goal. He's second in the season.
Well,
Really good header from Cuba.
great finish. Turn! Slide!
Cornhill, that's beautiful. Nice, the two old boys linking up. But they're not giving up easy, Horsham. Sack. Nice little ball over to Pedro. How's your touch? Good. Can you now deliver, Pedro? Get us back in this game once and for all. Pedro has the shot on the left foot. Is it a hand? All the hashtag players are asking for it, but
Not
the
just-
ref is having none of it.
Not just the players spent, the bench, the fans, everyone else inside the stadium, and the Horsham fans went quiet. It's a really nice ball though in the meanwhile. Kamish do really nice from Mish, and Toby's
We'll
brought
have that
down,
one.
and
We'll
that
have that
man is
one.
on a booking, is he not?
And is he not through as well, by the way? Is he not through? If he gets past his player there, is he not through on goal?
Jack Strange is on a booking, and for me, Spen, he's the wrong side of him. That's a second yellow.
They just got away with the potential penalty. They've then taken out last man, and he's on a yellow card. We're not even asking for a red. We're asking just for a yellow, and he's gone. What's going on? Misha Jamili hits it. Oh, it's a big wall block there, an important one for Horsham.
Do you know what? If it beats the wall,
Yeah.
While we're standing over this free kick, Eddie, I'll ask you for your UFL player of the match.
Tough one, Spen, but I think the man I'm going to go for is the man that has separated the two sides with his double in the first half. Daniel Ajakai, been a very good player today. Obviously not on the pitch at the moment, but yeah, part of the team that's just been better than us pretty much every area of the pitch today.
Yeah, they've subbed him off, no doubt, to rest him for their game on Monday, but he's been the difference maker between the two teams unless something crazy can happen here. Max Cornell gets up, Sack has a go, but that's not going to trouble the keeper. Header's gone in, chance in the box, can we get a shot off? It's Cuba that got the definitive touch on that throw-in.
I think Nathan's almost taken that one away from goal. It looked a bit weird. I thought he'd got the touch on it, and that's a poor pass, and this is really troublesome.
He's got to shoot, really. Gids is well out of his goal. I can't believe he's not hit one there. And Sack Hassan is helping out defensively. No! He's got the ball! He's kicked the ball that direction. I can see the change of movement, no? Unless he's got there first, the striker, and it's disguised me. But from my angle, it looked like Sack kicked it that way.
I'm not sure who's got the touch on the ball, but one thing I will say is Sack's shirt has been basically ripped off there, tugged all the way around and pulled him round. It's a harsh one, either way. I thought he'd done really well there, Sack. Really well. Decision goes against us, just like the other penalty appeal up the other end.
This is what I was going to say. They deserve to win the game, and they're going to win the game even if they don't score this penalty. But it feels harsh considering we should have had one, I think, a couple of minutes ago. And that could have been a very different game.
We know that Gids is good on pens, already saved one this season. Of course, a rebound did go in, but we can hope.
This exact end of the pitch as well. It's going to be taken by the captain, I think, Hammond. And he scores in the roof of the net. And that's going to be the final whistle as well. And it's 4-1 to Horsham. Despite a spirited comeback when a few changes were made, we looked like we might get something from the game, maybe, if we're being super hopeful, but it was always a little bit too far away. That is kind of the end of a very difficult week at #HQ. However, it's a bank holiday weekend, so technically the weekend's not over. We've got another game in less than 48 hours against Billericay, and maybe, just maybe, we can get something positive from that one. We'll see you then. Up the tags.